Good morning, everybody. I'm coming home from doing a seminar, and I just got done talking about this, so it's fresh in my mind, so I thought I would share it with you guys. So I want to talk about not practicing mistakes. So if something's going on that's not correct, don't keep doing it. So let me give you an example, because I can't really think of an eloquent way of saying it. So if you have a better idea of different words to use, please let me know. So here's my example. So like Zumi, he has joined the training team again. He kind of took the summer off, most of the summer off, because he just didn't want to do agility. So I'm like, well, if you don't want to do it, I don't care. And so he's decided lately that he wants to do agility, so he's back on the training roster. And he's tiny. He's probably, 13 inches tall. And he doesn't like to switch to the right. I think it's to the right. I should know that off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's to the right. And so if he doesn't switch to the right, if he goes left and then right, so he doesn't make a nice turn away from me, I stop. Like, I don't continue on with the sequence. I stop and I fix my switch. Okay, so if I try to switch and he doesn't switch, I will stop. I will give him a treat. I will switch, give him a treat, lure the switch, give him a treat, and then maybe try again and switch and give him a treat, and switch, throw the ball, switch him to the bucket, whatever. But I don't continue on with the sequence. And this is where it's the don't practice mistakes thing, because I think a lot of people, not a lot of people, but it's kind of a theme this year. I've seen it a couple times, where if the dog switches the wrong way, they just continue on. And I've seen it in training, and I've seen it at trials. So in training, for sure, you need to try to fix it in training, so that you can have it correctly at trials, right? So in training, you absolutely don't want to practice mistakes. So that is a mistake. If you turned left and I wanted you to turn right, or whatever, switch right, not left. So don't, and it's not just the switch. It's if something, whatever other things that happen, lots of things happen, but don't continue on with your sequence, because you're just creating a situation where the dog thinks that's the correct behavior, and then your dog will turn left and then right, think that the switch to the right is always turn left and then right, because that's what he did, and then you kept on going, so that must be the behavior you want. So if you have a dog that is only switching in one direction, or whatever other scenarios there may be, don't continue on with the sequence. Stop, break it down, reward the behavior, reward what you want. And then if you have a dog left, like if they're not tired, then you can go on and try the sequence. But like the goal of my training isn't to just do the sequences, whatever it may be. It is to do them correctly, with finesse and speed and confidence. I guess that's the word I'm looking for too. So that the dog is doing it the proper way, not turning the wrong way and then going the other way. So I wanted to throw that out at you, because if you continually allow your dog to do that, then they think that is the behavior that you want, and it'll be extremely difficult to get to fix it. So I do know multiple dogs out there that switch to the left, to the right, like they only can switch one direction, and it is what it is kind of thing. And I don't train with the people all the time, so I don't know. But like, I'm just saying, if like I'm experiencing it myself right now, And if Zumi doesn't switch, I stop and I fix it, because I'm not going to have a dog that doesn't switch, that turns left and then right. So kind of spinning is another example. Like if I have a spin, if I have a dog that spins between obstacles, then I'm going to stop and fix that sequence, that spin. I will target it, I will break it down, but I'm not going to continue on with the sequence if my dog spins, because then you're just allowing that mistake to happen, and that mistake becomes a habit, and that becomes the performance. And you don't want that to become the performance, right? So when these things happen, stop, break them down, break it down, lure, reward, whatever you need to do, but do it so that it's done correctly. So that might mean you came out to train and you wanted to do this 10 obstacle sequence or whatever, and you really wanted to work your weave poles on the other side, but now you can't, because now you need to work whatever issue that may be. Your dog spins, your dog switches wrong, whatever it is. But now stop and work on that issue, and you can work on the weave poles another day. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out at you, because I've seen it a few times now, and I just got done talking about it at my seminar. So I hope you find my little tip helpful. So I have a great day. I'm driving home from Indiana, and it's such a beautiful drive with the trees changing colors. Fall is here, and it's beautiful. So